Australia has become the third country in the world to roll out the next generation of internet, known as 5G. Telstra customers can now buy 5G compatible phones and modems that promise super fast speeds. Downloads are 10 to 20 times quicker than 4G, which means an entire movie can be downloaded in just 5 seconds. 5G also supports more devices at once, so your internet won't drop out in crowded places. Val Quinn, our tech expert, is here to explain all of this.
I'll try.
How can we access it?
Well, you can go into a Telstra store today and you can buy the first 5G devices. So there's a Samsung phone, the S10 5G, and there's also a hub, a HTC 5G hubs, which I've got here with me.
Okay, so iPhones won't support it at the moment, so only 4G. This hub, will that make your internet at home a lot quicker?
If you are in 5G coverage, yes. So this will connect to 20 devices, and it will basically stream 5G connectivity in and share it with those devices. But you need to be in coverage, so that's very important that you check that first.
So that's every capital city. Is it all of the capital cities?
Well, 10 capital cities, 10 cities right now have it, and then they're going to expand that out to 35 smaller regional cities in sort of an undisclosed amount of time. That's what Telstra told me yesterday.
Okay, so is it those cities in entirety, or are there just pockets of them?
Pockets of them. So, for example, you know, I live in Randwick. It's supposed to be there, but I couldn't find it yesterday. So I think it's smaller pockets in these areas. So there's still, this is the very early stages, so there's a lot more work to be done.
Yep. Now, some countries are expressing health concerns with this.
Yeah, well, that's a really good question. So 5G is a little confusing. There are kind of different flavors of it, and the flavor that we get right now is very similar to 4G, and I don't think there's really any concerns.
So when you hold it up to your ear, you're not going to get brain cancer
nothing
or
like
anything
that.
like that.
But we're going to be upgrading to in 2021 to another type, which is where the more concern is about. It's called millimeter wave, and I'd like to see more studies about that because the base stations are going to be all around us, a lot closer to us, as opposed to where they are now, which is just the normal towers that we have.
So you won't get it from your handset, you'll get it from,
there's like
if you live around a tower.
That's right, every 300 or so meters is where these base stations, these little microcells are supposed to be, so we're kind of surrounded by more of them closer to us. So that's where some of the concern's coming from, but it's sort of unfounded yet, and we all live in Wi-Fi networks right now anyway, so hopefully it's fine.
All right, we'll check in with you closer to the time on that one.
Yeah,
it's scary.
Absolutely.
All right, Val,
more time to figure that one out. So.
Yeah.